I'm Chelsea Love.
I'm Matthew Schuler.
And welcome to Purple Goes Green. This week on Purple Goes Green, we are going to be talking trash, getting down and dirty.
Heck yes, we are.
Heck yes. So what we're going to talk about is just ways that you guys can have less waste that you accumulate from your household. And the first one deals with water bottles.
That's right. Water bottles, coffee cups that you get every day, all those kinds of things can be completely avoided. You can grab like a Nalgene, except not the recycled Nalgene that gives you cancer.
Yeah, it'll say 7 on the bottom, so
Yeah.
don't do that because apparently it gives you cancer.
Don't get recycled 7 Nalgene's. Cancer, bad. But normal Nalgene's good. Coffee travel mugs also good. I think the last statistic that I read was Americans consume 6.8 billion liters of bottled water annually, and that translates to about 240 to 10,000 times more expensive than tap water. So just snag a Brita. Manhattan water's not like amazing, but it's
Brita makes a big difference.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that it would, but it makes it taste a lot different. And then also, along with the water bottle thing, is with coffee, instead of having a bunch of Starbucks coffee cups, is having the coffee mugs as well. Makes a big difference.
Just travel mugs. They're usually like $10 or
Yeah,
something.
not just on the water bottle side, but is the paper cups as well.
And most coffee shops give you a discount, and they give you a refill price if you have a travel mug. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
I know Starbucks does that. And then another thing, which is a little bit, it's not really related to the liquids, but is magazines, because you'll buy the magazines, tons of paper, most of it which attributes to, which is advertising. Which I don't read the advertisements, I don't know if you do. Not really as interesting, but in all that, so all that paper that's accumulated, you're just gonna throw it away. Half the time you don't even read the whole magazine. So instead go online and you can get, every magazine's online. Sometimes it's even better online because they have interactive graphics and just a lot more information online, I've noticed.
Yeah, almost every major publication has an online version, and you usually have to pay a subscription fee, but yeah, you get downloads and a lot of extra stuff, full pictures, full spreads. It's a pretty nice deal. Third tip is your printer. Most printers have like an economic setting, and that way it'll greatly reduce your ink cost, especially if you're just doing like a draft paper or like an outline or something like that. It's not quite as dark, but usually it looks just as good.
Yeah, it's just a little bit less brilliant, I guess, if that's the word for it. But it's unnecessary to be that dark anyway.
Yeah, so, and then the other thing about printers is most cartridges can be refilled. There's a place called Cartridge World over by like GameStop and Hobby Lobby and Staples. You can bring your old cartridges in, they'll give you a fresh cartridge that's been refilled, usually fuller than the manufacturer fills it, and then you get a discount on those cartridges. They're cheaper. It's a good deal. So.
Weren't you saying something about as far as how expensive ink is in the first place?
Oh yeah, me and my friends the other day, we were talking about ink, and it's like 2 milliliters, and it's like $50 or something. And so if you filled up your entire car gas tank with printer ink, it would be like $170,000 or something ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, ink is, I guess, the most expensive liquid we have on the planet.
So definitely go to
Printer ink.
Cartridge
Yeah,
World
go to
for
Cartridge
that
World.
instead.
Right. So, all right, last tip.
Actually, it's our fourth tip, and it is to use dry erase boards instead of Post-it notes. I know you had a different take on the dry erase boards. What was it that you and your roommates did?
Oh, we started writing on the fridge.
And did that work?
Right on the
Can
fridge.
you just...
It worked for a while, but you get some residual.
Okay, so maybe not just fridge, but just dry erase boards are great. You can put your to-do list on it, then you don't have to be like those people who love to multitask and have all their little Post-it notes everywhere, but then they throw them away and accumulate more waste. So that's definitely a thing to do, is just put your to-do list up on a dry erase board, and just cross it out when you're done, erase it. It's great.
Yeah, or texting or emailing works too, especially if they're on their phone all the time.
Yeah,
so.
definitely.
Other ways. All right, last tip this time. For real.
Last tip. I'm not joking.
This might not be the most popular at first, and it takes a little bit of adjusting, but just using rags to clean stuff, like cleaning your bathroom, cleaning your kitchen, instead of paper towels. Just grab some old t-shirts, cut them up, and just use those for cleaning for a while, and then just pitch them.
And you can also just throw them in the laundry when they get a little bit dirty, so to get all the bacteria out of them instead of just tossing them.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, so
all right, our
forgive you.
green gadget this week is actually goofy. On Environ Gadget this week, they had a solar-powered swimsuit. And the point of this is to, as you're laying out for a nice...
So your swimsuit needs power?
No, okay, so you're laying out for a tan, and
Okay.
they have like a battery charger that takes like AA, cell phone batteries. It's kind of like...
Do you just strap it to your belt, like...
I'm not exactly sure where the
pager,
wires go.
or-
Yeah, you kind of have like a wire tan.
But you can't go swimming, I would assume.
Really bad idea to go swimming in the solar-powered swimsuit. But it essentially charges your cell phone battery or other batteries
Okay.
while you're getting a tan. That's the point of it. And it looks stylish too.
We gotta make sure we do that.
Yeah,
the solar
we'll throw up a
panic.
whole bunch of pictures.
Love
for you.
it.
So that's this week's episode, except for that's
this edition of Purple
Yeah.
Goes Green. I'm Chelsea Love,
I'm Matthew Schuler.
and we'll see you next time.
Yes.